GG, guys. Welcome to Samsung Con Ace match. Holy crap. Coming off an amazing set 4. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. This is going to be Hiya versus Stork, and I think this is, at this point in time, due to Jaedong's MIA status right now, I think this is probably going to be the most epic matchup that both of these teams can possibly provide the viewers right now. Stork coming off of a disgusting, amazing, oh my god, micro win against a Protoss player called Perfect Man in set 4, and now he's going to go up against Hiya. Hiya having defeated Firebat Hero, Jangbi. Whoa, having defeated Jangbi. Actually, that caught me off guard, just remembering the fact that he beat Jangbi. So, which is Stork's teammate, by the way, and both of those guys are... I used to think, anyways, before having seen that last set with Stork just winning in such a, oh my god, such a just crazy, emphatic, dominating, just amazing, micro-intensive way. I'm gonna have to say that Stork is probably now a little bit better than Jangbi, at least, to say the least here. But so this is gonna be a little bit better of a matchup than Hiya versus Jangbi, but that was actually a very good matchup. But regardless, the map is Outsider. Let me get back to this match here. I'm still a little bit winded and caught off guard by that last match there with Stork. Hiya is going to be the Terran player, top right position, and the bottom right position is going to be Stork, the teal Protoss. The map is Outsider. A little bit of an upsetting map for the Ace matchup here. I wish that Pro League would switch it to a little bit more of a epic ensuing map, because usually you don't see too many epic matchups on this map. You usually just see kind of like a slow, like somebody just loses the advantage and they just keep that advantage loss. And it looks like though Stork is going to go for a fast expand here, a very fast Nexus. He's going to go Nexus before Gateway. And I have been seeing a lot of this, Protoss versus Terran. I have been seeing quite a bit of this on this map. But usually what it comes down to is the Terran player will pretty much all in, try to get that Nexus down, and usually they come out and do it. So, and I do think that Hiya is completely capable of it, especially if he scouts it this early. He's going to be able to push out right away with his first Marine, as well as bring SCVs alongside, and I do think that it is going to be the case here. So, yeah, here comes that SCV, and I think as soon as Stork sees the direction, or the fact that the SCV is getting in there and it hasn't passed his probe, that he's going to be able to scout in the correct direction as well. He's going to correct his path. But no, he's still going to go scout that left position there. And now producing the Marine. I don't think Hiya was looking to produce a Marine there. Or yeah, he did have one Marine, sorry, but he wasn't looking to produce any more Marines. He just wanted to block off that probe scout from getting in there. But he is producing more Marines as well as that first factory, so we're going to see Hiya most likely going for a little bit of a push here, probably try to bunker down in range of that Nexus. And Core coming up now for, yeah, here it comes. Here comes those SCVs, baby. You're going to try to rush in here and take out that Nexus. And this is what it's going to come down to. I mean, if Hiya cannot take down this Nexus, then we're going to see, and usually it comes out always in just a strange fashion. There's always some kind of weird, it's always different. Something different happens every single time. And you know what, though? This build, I actually have to commend Protoss players for coming up with this build, because Terran players take off so many SCVs to go in for this attack that they're delaying so much mining time that even if they do take down the Nexus, and by the time they get those SCVs back to mining, they usually are behind or equal to that of the Protoss economy. So yeah, that bunker is up, and this is just going to be a simple case of this Nexus is going to go down. So Nexus is going to go down, and actually, like I was saying before, just now, about how the SCVs, by the time they get back, it's worth the Nexus loss for the Protoss player. I don't think that's the case here, because those SCVs are going back before the Nexus goes down, actually a lot sooner than that Nexus goes down, so it looks like, actually, Stork is going to be quite a bit behind on this build order here. The machine shop is now coming up for Hiya, so Hiya is still on course here. He's going to take down that Nexus, and not to mention, he's actually going to have a bunker on the front door here, so that contain has already been set up. And actually, if he wants to, Hiya can just come out here, and he can put up a siege tank contain as well. Range is not up yet for Stork, and he only got a couple of minerals worth of mining time out of that Nexus. So what I think Stork should have done there, I think Stork should have probably 12 Nexus on that mineral only position like he's taking right now. The Nexus is up right now. Vulture also picking away here at those Dragoons. So yeah, really unfortunate for Stork there, and we're going to have to see whether Hiya, I think, yeah, Hiya is going to go ahead and expand rather than throw on the aggression here. And Stork really, I mean, if we were to look at the building counts here, oh no, sorry, that wasn't an expansion, I apologize, that was just a barracks floating in the position of where the expansion would go. So, like I was going to say here, though, if we were to look at the building counter, the building score counter, like you see at the end of any StarCraft match, it would probably show Hiya in such a great position here, but wow, I did not expect to see that happening. A Dragoon going down there, and now mines going up for Hiya. So even if he loses this bunker here, he's actually going to be not in too bad of a position. He's going to have mines to still keep the contain going if he wants to. And I think what Hiya should do right now is actually push out with those Marines, unload that bunker, push out with those Marines, and try to pick away at that Dragoon before he loses that bunker, and actually is going to back up here instead. But with those mines out in the field there, he can keep those Marines there. I mean, Hiya just in a really strange position that you don't see that often, where it's just this. I mean, this is the lightest contain you could possibly imagine. 3 mines and 4 Marines. I couldn't see a Terran player coming out with a lighter contain than that. Now, I think what Stork wants to do here is he should probably micro against these mines. He should do that move forward, back up, hold position micro, and try to take out those mines one at a time, very slowly here. But, yeah, Observatory is also now in the field here, and he's gotten in a position where it's going to be really difficult to slip some Vultures past there without taking heavy fire from whatever he can throw at the top of that ramp there. And yeah, so an expansion build coming up for Hiya as well. Hiya, however, luckily is able to take his natural rather than one of those mineral onlys in the backfield there, which, by the way, those mineral onlys actually have less minerals for those of you who don't know this already. I'm sure most of you do, but for those of you who don't, they have less minerals at those positions, those mineral-only positions in the backfield there. And yeah, it looks like Observers now out in the field here are going to be able to pick off those mines. And delaying, though, that was a massive delay on Stork's part there. He was delayed so far back there. And a second factory now coming out for Hiya. But Hiya, usually at this point in the game, the Terran player is quite a bit more ahead than he is right now. But I'm just probably going to have to accredit that to the fact that SCVs were pulled off the line and they were forced to attack rather than, mine. So, and a Vulture being snuck in the back here. So this Vulture going to get 1 probe kill there. Probably going to get a second, not quite a second one yet. Going to get a second one there and potentially a third. No. So getting 2 probe kills there, but the big thing here is that he's delaying mining. Oh, getting 3 probe kills actually. So that Vulture already, if you were to look at this in just basic mathematics, he's already